I think every time I step on the floor, I just play as hard as I can, and I think I've been able to show that, and that's the biggest thing for me is showing the effort I can bring, the energy I can bring to the table, and how that can positively impact the team. For me, we're 0-2, so I'm not doing that great of a job in my opinion. So I got to keep working and continue to do that. But I try to show it everyday practice. The week of practice we had, I'm just trying to show what I've been working on, my body, how I've slimmed down, how I'm trying to move better, and how I'm continuing to try to improve on the defensive end because I know that's my weak link. Yeah, for sure. It definitely was a process. I was after the season, I took a couple weeks off, and I was playing around 268 last year, and then I ended up being like 272 when I started pre-draft workouts. And for me, I knew I had to do some self-evaluation. I knew, translating to the NBA, it's not as much post up. I was posting up 47% of the time in college, so I knew that's not, realistic in terms of the NBA game. So, I thought a slimmer me would be a better version. I know I have a lot of confidence the way I shoot the ball and how I can stretch the floor. So I think that's the reason I did it. So, working with a dietitian and a chef, wearing a waist trainer, doing all types of stuff, I ended up losing 27 pounds and I feel really good at this weight. And I'm still trying to, now work on some strength, get back some more muscle that I may have lost in that process and continue to get stronger. So, but the whole point was to work on my footwork, work on my foot speed, try to get better in lateral movement situations. Cause I know, the better I am in that, the better my career will be. Yeah. I was waiting to play with him. It's always when you have a player like that who can affect the game in so many different ways, you want to be on the floor with him. You want to set ball screens for him. You want to get him involved because when he's going, he sees the floor, he reads the floor. He's a tremendous player to play with, and like you said, he sets it all up for a lot of people, and that's what he brings to the table. So, I was definitely happy I got out there with him tonight, and we're able to get in a couple situations and get some good offense in. And it's been tremendous, seeing him. Obviously I watched him from afar, had a ton of respect for him, during the college season, just watching his games. But now playing with him, being around him every day, you get to tell, he's an amazing player. He's a better person. I really don't know. When I get in that, in the games, the adrenaline's pumping. I really don't know what I'd be saying. I just play with energy, and that's just me. That's who I am. I'm from the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia. That's how we play. We score, we talk, we have energy. It's just who I am, and I was the same way in college, same way when I was in seventh grade. So I'm always going to be that kind of player.
KG, do you have
You
anything
got
for
one?
us? Oh, one second. One second, KG.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see, game by game, he's getting better and he works so hard on his game. He's for being that young, me being, 22 years old, how incredible of a leader he is at this age is remarkable. Him talking, him, having energy in the huddle, getting on guys, getting on himself. I really respect that out of him. But I can definitely see him get more comfortable, getting to his shots, making the right reads and different stuff like that. And that's all he can do is continue to play that way. And I know that with all of us continue to play better and work, and I think the better we do on the defensive end, that's going to lead to wins.
Good. KG, anything for us?
We're all good on the Zoom side. Thanks, Luca.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Thanks.
Yep, thank you.
How y'all doing? Yeah, I mean, I know what, the hype and everything was going into the game. That's a given. But I know that, the main goal is trying to get the chemistry right with our young core and trying to figure each other out. So, you know, I was just trying to go in and play my game. I know what, the hype was around the game, but, we had bigger goals to try to reach and bigger fish to fry. I mean, it's a summer league game, so we got to try to stay focused on how we can be the best that we can be for the regular season. I think I could have been a lot better defensively. I think I fell asleep a couple times. Missed a couple shots short. That I felt like we're lined up, but just missed them short. But I mean, I feel like we took another step forward as far as playing with each other. But I think we got to sustain that for 40 minutes. You see how we got up with I don't know how much time was left, but we got up probably like 10 early. But we just are having trouble sustaining those leads. So, that's been our biggest problem, but that's what the summer league's for. That's what we're trying to work on. Yeah, I mean, this is my second game now. I've been able to be out there and see everything, feel how the game goes. So, I definitely needed that first game. I think the feeling that I left with leaving that game helped me going into this game. So, I mean, obviously losing sucks. I hate losing, but I know that it's all about getting better every day, and finding ways to help out the next man on your team. I mean, I didn't feel any extra pressure. At the end of the day, it's basketball. Like, I try to go into it thinking like, oh my bad. I try to go into the games thinking that it's a playground type game. Just being fully in the moment. When you're on the playground, you're not thinking about who's outside of the court. So, just being in the moment, seeing what's going on the court, I wasn't really too worried about all the outside noise. Definitely. And I mean, I missed it kind of. I went to college and we had, the COVID going on. I didn't really get to experience, fans being in the gym like that. So it's been fun to be able to see, the buzz again and just the excitement in the gym. And so, yeah, I mean, I definitely take that into account whenever I'm going into the game. Like, I want to put on a show. But, at the end of the day, we know what the summer league is. So we got to, keep trying to get better. I liked it a lot. And I was telling them, like, I don't see too many guards coming out of their rookie year that are better than you as far as getting through screens and just staying attached to your man. So, um, I see his confidence on that side of the ball going higher, and I know that's going to affect, his whole overall game. So I was happy with how he took the, charge to want to lead and defend and, take that challenge on. So, it's just something that he's going to build off of. I mean, Killian's young too. We all young, you know what I'm saying? So to see him already taking that charge, I know that's going to be something that we need down the road. Right. Right. Yeah, I mean it's good to have two guys that can move around and defend a lot of spots. And having Killian, I think both of us are stronger guys that can switch around and accept a lot of tougher or bigger matchups, I guess. But like you said, I think that's something that we're only going to grow from. We're going to take more initiative on that side and want to get better and better on that end. And I think down the road, that's what people are going to look at us as is a tough defending backcourt. I mean, it's all about perspective for real. I've been playing basketball for a long time, so the speed and everything, I guess, but really it's just the shot clock's a little bit shorter. You got to get them shots up quicker. At the end of the day, it's basketball. It's all on how you want to attack the game for real. Right. I mean, more than anything, I know that it's a a long journey. I know there's gonna be a lot of ups and downs. But at the same time, I know that there's perspectives that are being formed right now today. So, I feel like being able to control that perspective and knowing that people are forming their opinions right now today, even though, you're trying to just improve or whatever it is, it's important. So I know that, I'm trying to add as much as I can to my game for whenever it's playoff time. And, I want to be able to be ready for that. But I also know that today's Summer League game means a lot too. So, just taking it one day at a time and staying in the moment for real. I mean, I can't skip ahead to year 3 right now. I'm only in, this Summer League game. So just trying to, get each win, down 2 losses right now with stings for sure. But, just trying to get better off of that. Yeah, I mean, he's a confident guy, and that's what we need. I mean, he's so talented. He can get to, pretty much any shot that he wants to get to. So, him playing with that confidence is what we like to see and what we need from him. And he brings a different spark with his energy whenever he's, getting things going. So, I love to see that play. It was tough, for sure. Um, I mean, I rep out a bunch of that type of stuff. But at the end of the day, it's about feel. You do those drills so that you can be ready to react whenever something happens and be ready for it. So, I don't exactly rep out somebody trying to reach whenever they're going over the screen and then doing behind the back. But, I do a lot of drills to prepare me for those type of moments. And so I think that's why I was able to make the shot. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one.
Kitchi, do you have anything for us?
No, we're good on this end. I know you guys got to get out, so we're good.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Y'all have a good one.
Thank you. A little bit JD out. A little bit JD out.
Good evening, everybody. Yep.
Questions, JD?
Yeah, definitely having a 21-point difference from 3, that makes a huge difference. I think the important thing for our guys is to continue to generate good open looks. The more we can get in the paint and kick it out and make the right play, regardless of the result, as long as we're generating good shots, we want guys to continue to step into them and shoot those with confidence.
Maybe in terms of the defense with Cade and Killian, that they give you that versatility. When Cade goes out, Killian can come in and he can guard Green, the offensive player, and you don't lose much and maybe even gain a little bit. What do you see in that duo of those 2 guards with their size and their ability to defend?
I think for us to be a good team, not just here in Summer League, but as our season gets started with the regular team, our guards have to be really good on the ball. I think we have to continue to improve as a group, containing the basketball, whether it's one-on-one defense or in pick and roll, being really good at being physical and getting over screens. But the point of attack is on the ball, and when you can have guys with length and guys that play with physicality, your defense is always going to improve. I think the biggest difference from both of our guys, a little higher. I think the biggest difference is just his aggression. Obviously, he played a little longer, but as a group, I thought we consistently had a good start both games. We just have to be able to sustain it. I think Killian can really hang his hat on his defense. I'm not sure what everybody thought about his defense coming out, but I really feel with his size, his anticipation with his hands, his defense can be a really big strength for him and our team moving forward.
Seems like Cade is just very, very level-headed for his age. Can you kind of speak to that maturity that he has, and is that like at all surprising knowing how inexperienced he is?
The good part about Cade is he's coming into an organization that has an Isaiah Stewart, a Sadiq Bey, Saban Lee, Killing, like guys that are hard workers, guys that are very calm in their approach, and he fits right in with those group of guys as well.
Another guy who seemed to get a little bit more comfortable between game 1 and game 2 was Garza. What do you see in terms of how much more confident?
Yeah, I think with any player, the more opportunities they get on the floor, the more comfortable they'll be. So we only had a week of practice. His first game, after the first game, he's going to improve. And after this second game, not just him, but I think our entire group will continue to take strides in the right direction.
You seen the one-legged Dirk fade away in practice?
I don't know if I can disclose that, but I have heard that's a good go-to move for him. But no, he's definitely very versatile and skilled, and he works.
KG, anything for us on Zoom?
Yeah, we do have one from James Edwards at The Athletic. You're on mute, James.
Hey, JD, Cade and Killian don't have very many free throw attempts between both of them. Is that just the nature of Summer League, or do you want to see them be a little bit more physical and aggressive in attacking the rim?
I think not just for Cade and Killian, but our entire team, the more we can punch gaps, get in the paint, and get to the free throw line, and our shot spectrum, that's really high for us, rim and free throw. So not just those guys, but our whole team can improve on being strong with the ball, having really good spacing, and attacking the rim with strength and force.
Thank you.
We're all set. Thanks, JD.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good one.
Recording stopped.